What's up, everybody? We are here to talk about this new card, the Living Tribunal. Now, he didn't have nearly the same amount of hype as High Evolutionary had, and because of that, I don't think you're going to be seeing too much Living Tribunal in your games from your opponents. I think a lot of people spent all their tokens on High Evolutionary, and rightfully so. That card does create a new archetype, but Living Tribunal is actually a card that I was excited for multiple reasons. First of all, I think it's just kind of a wacky, weird ability. Okay, it doesn't seem overpowered by any means, and it even seems a bit counterproductive, because in Marvel Snap you just need to win 2 lanes. So taking your power from 2 lanes and splitting it across 3 is actually kind of a bad thing. You know, it's counterproductive, but I like the thought being able to have a bunch of power in just 1 lane and splitting that across 3. And so I like that aspect. I like the surprise aspect. If your opponent thinks they've got 2 lanes just won and you're just crushing it on 1 lane, last turn you drop a Living Tribunal, take him by surprise. Okay, and I like decks that are unpredictable and surprise your opponents. And then he's also just got a really cool Flaviano variant out there that I want to get once it pops up in my shop. I'm really excited for that. But we're going to be just playing some games with Living Tribunal and seeing how he is. Now, I have him in this Lockjaw deck where I think he seems to work his best for now. I was trying him in an on-reveal deck with Odin, Black Panther, and White Tiger, and it was alright, but I'm just not sure he was needed. Okay, I'm also not entirely sure he's needed in Lockjaw. I wouldn't say for sure that he makes the deck better. That's where he currently works. Okay, we're gonna have to see as more decks come out, and maybe it's just even gonna take some time until Second Dinner releases more cards, because Tribunal is very niche. Okay, so if you're into cards that are wacky and kind of fun in that sense, and you know, we'll just switch up the state of the board on the last turn, and you're doing the math in your head, knowing your power is about to get split across a bunch of lanes, I think Tribunal's a decent card. He is fun in that regard, and I have been enjoying playing him. But if you're looking just for a card to climb the ranks, I don't think he's your guy. Okay, he is not that guy. He doesn't seem to be super consistent yet, because the decks that you're going to be putting him in are decks like Mr. Negative, Lockjaw decks like this one, maybe an ongoing deck where you need kind of a perfect curve of cards. Make sure you get enough power out there. Bottom line is, he's going to be in these decks that can spit out big power but do it inconsistently. Okay, even a hella discard deck is another obvious one you could put him in, but I'm not sure he's making any of these decks better. Maybe those are the decks that he works best in, but I'm not sure he's actually the best option to put in any of those decks, if that makes sense. So you'll see from the gameplay how it works out. A lot of times with this deck, you know, you just spit out big power, and if you just get a really good curve and you get big cards out from Lockjaw on turns 3 and 4, your opponent will just surrender. So oftentimes you're not even going to get to play Living Tribunal on the last turn, but it is a nice surprise when you get him down. And obviously being able to add your power to hard and restrictive locations is very nice. I think he's actually going to be decent during some featured locations that are just hard to play in, because he's great at reaching locations that are just locked off, where your opponent played a card like Goose, or it's something that's hurting, you know, the power of your cards there, like Quantum Realm or something. He can really work well there. But that's enough talking. Let's get into some gameplay and you can see how he is. Alright, we have Thor, Wasp, Jubilee. That's a decent starting hand. Not the worst one I've seen. We've got Limbo. I have to think Limbo's good for us just because we have so much big power and big cost cards in our deck. Okay, probably against a discard deck if I had to guess. And I did guess. So we'll go ahead and just play Thor here. We don't care too much about this. We do have Jane Foster in hand, which is pretty cool, and we drew Mjolnir already. That is nice. Okay, we're gonna play Jubilee on the left, just because she might pull Lockjaw or something. We would want space. Okay, well, we're looking good here. We can Odin that on 6 turn. And if we get Living Tribunal, we could even play him. So I'm thinking I'm going to drop down Iron Man. And again, Living Tribunal would be awesome. If we draw that on the last turn.
Wakanda forever.
Okay. Black Panther. I'm expecting that they have Living Tribunal or Odin, you know, some kind of shenanigans as well. We're obviously gonna have to see what they got. Okay, well, there's Lockjaw. Okay, I did get him. So we're gonna play it. Let's do this and drop the hammer to power up Thor. Get this lane buffed up even more. And they're snapping. We're snapping. We're probably losing if they got something crazy on this Black Panther, but it's hard to know. Both of us have pretty big power this game. So let's see. Let's see what they got.
Mjolnir, to me.
Our power's pretty good. I mean, over 20 in each lane. Oh, we got cheesed? I think we got cheesed. By Odin Gambit combo. Also, it depends on what he hits. Okay, he can hit Mjolnir, that's not bad. Hit Jubilee, that's not bad. Okay, well, we smoked them. They got the turn 7 snapping, and it was a bad idea by them, it turns out. Alright, Throne Room is pretty nice for us. If we can double up something big like Infinaut, that'd be nasty. Okay, we are going to skip this turn. And they are not. Okay, very interesting. Our opponent did not skip that turn. They want these rocks. I do believe. Okay, we don't actually care about playing on the right because we have Living Tribunal. But we cannot play him and Infinaut, so I think we're just going to Dracula on the left. And we're going to hope that Dracula pulls Infinaut. I think that's the game plan here. Go ahead, slap Iron Man down on 5. Okay. Could even do Jane Foster on turn 5. But we will have to see. No Lockjaw or Jubilee needed this game. Potentially, we're just doing alright without it. Okay, so I could Jane Foster, but we do not want Dracula to pull Iron Man stats. So I think I'm gonna have to do this. I mean, Dracula pulls Infinaut. Okay, they got rid of our Wasp, so we don't really care.
I am Iron Man.
It's gonna come down to what Dracula gets, honestly. Let's do this. We did not draw Mjolnir, but that's okay. Playing the Dracula game. We are all in on this Dracula play. If he pulls Chavez, that's really good. I mean, anything Dracula pulls, it's gonna be more than Blackbolt. So unless our opponent plays something huge there. Oh, do not discard. Okay, actually, now we have a 1 in 3 chance. They actually helped us. And anything pulled, it's probably just gonna win because of this Iron Man. And boom! 16 power, 3 lanes. That's not terrible. That was a pretty good win there. They thought Goose had locked down the right location, and it being Quantum Realm, right, that is just hard to play on. So Living Tribunal really did get around that Goose and tough location. Alright, we have Wasp, Lockjaw, Jubilee, and Dracula, and Sinister London. And Borrowed No Name. Okay, that lane location really sucks for us. But we're gonna split our power actually, so it's okay. Now I have to think if I want Lockjaw on Central London or just somewhere else. Man, this is nuts. Honestly, these locations are pretty nuts. If I can get Iron Man on this location, oof. Okay, they got Black Cat. They actually played Black Cat. Ugh. I don't know if I've ever seen it played. I always just see it discarded. Literally not sure I've ever seen Black Cat played. Okay, we're gonna play Jubilee to try and pull out our Living Tribunal. And we can skip a turn. Turn 6, play Infinaut on Sinister London. We will lose the middle lane, but win the other 2. I hope. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh.
I am Iron Man.
Well, there's the Iron Man that we desperately wanted. Anything I do on the left, it's gonna be done on the middle. So I'm not sure I want to even play anything there. But we can actually guarantee that we draw Living Tribunal. Okay, if we Jane Foster here, guarantees it. I don't know what, I mean, they have Infinaut. Actually, they skipped a turn. I think they're playing Infinaut. So we have to think. I mean, if they play Infinaut, it could just get added to the middle and they lose the middle really, really hard. Okay, we've got 44, 52, 70 power. If I play Living Tribunal, he gets, oh, we just won it. Okay, no Tribunal needed, but it was an option. All right, we've got the vault. We will probably just avoid that location for the most part because we're gonna be dropping Lockjaw in a different lane. So hopefully we can draw our Wasp. That's the key here. We do not want to place something into Lockjaw and get the Wasp as a result. That would be heartbreaking and devastating. Okay, that will just destroy location. There's our Wasp. So our hand is really nice, actually. There's nothing bad for Lockjaw to pull. Locations are pretty neutral so far. Okay, they're just gonna spam the board. Maybe they're bounce or something, or just Sera control. And Wakanda. I have to think Wakanda's pretty good for us. Honestly, I don't have many things to kill. Even Lockjaw, if he pulls something, it's basically just America Chavez. So I will drop it on Wakanda. It might get destroyed, the location ability, but I don't think it matters. Okay, well, we just filled one whole location. One card, well, 2 cards, 1 turn, filled up. We paid 4 for 15, and the potential to go even higher with Thor over there. And we drew it immediately. Okay, this game looks really nice for us. So let's just go ahead and drop Dracula on the left, actually, because that Angela's gonna get really powered up. And we'll just put Iron Man on top of Dracula. Okay, we have to think if we want to play Living Tribunal. It's better than Doctor Doom, I think, because Doctor Doom's adding just 1 Doombot. So we probably want to play Chavez or Tribunal, I'm thinking. I'm thinking actually Doctor Doom or Tribunal, and Dracula will pull either Infinaut or Chavez, or one of the others, but it's just a better chance that it pulls something really good. Okay, and let's see if they dedicate power to the right. They could beat me there if they, you know, do some big Hitmonkey play next turn. Okay, well, they've used their Hitmonkey, so I don't think they're going to do a big Hitmonkey play next turn. Okay, so now we have to calculate our power. Right now on the board, I'm going to be at 21. If I did this, that puts me at 27 plus another 6 is 33. And we did it.
Victory!
Didn't even need to finish doing that math. Okay, we have Lockjaw and Jubilee and Wasp. That's a pretty nice starting hand. Xander helps us out also. I mean, Xander's just good if we end up getting our Tribunal down, right? So, I think we want to do this. The tough thing is we don't really want to play on Vibranium Mines. You know, I'm actually going to play on the left here because I think we can fill up that location very quickly with Jubilee next turn. We just fill it up. Okay, we like this. Kingpin. Interesting. Well, there's our Living Tribunal. And we are going to completely dodge any Kingpin shenanigans because we filled this location. Might be some kind of a Silver Surfer Kingpin deck. Oh! Okay, well we have Infinaut down, and we cannot kill it. Living Tribunal is going to be absolutely nasty here. They might just surrender right now after seeing Iron Man, but I don't want to snap because I don't want them to surrender. Hopefully they stick around just so we can play it out, get that cool Living Tribunal animation. But I think our board is really intimidating. What is this? Okay, they're definitely some kind of clog deck. 41. They're gonna use Viper to send this Void over. We can actually just play Odin to send the Hobgoblin back, and that wins. That just wins flat out. But I'm trying to see if we can do anything that looks cooler. So we set 41, and they just retreated. Okay, so we had multiple win conditions. One of them being Living Tribunal, and it's just too intimidating. You know, you definitely want to snap before getting Iron Man and some other big cards out. So I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. Again, we're gonna have to take some time to see what deck and what archetypes the Living Tribunal will actually work best in. And like I said before, if you're looking for a card that's just kind of fun and weird and kind of has that unpredictable outcome, Living Tribunal might be a decent purchase. But if you're just looking for a really good card to fit into different decks and help you climb the ranks, I don't think he's your guy. Okay, in terms of paying 6,000 tokens for him in the token shop, for majority of players, I would say he's a bit of a bust. I think his ability is too weak, and he does not justify that 6,000 tokens price tag at the moment. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.